Conservative media viewers and NBA fans all around the world, what is up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert, joining by phone. And we have some breaking news in the world of NBA. First of all, I have to say this is all personal opinion only. We're not alleging facts. We're not casting aspersions, all for entertainment purposes only. Please check the disclaimers. Paul, you're the NBA expert. Now, apparently there is serious news here handed out by the league in regards to Rajon Rondo of the Boston Celtics. What is that news?
Yeah, CNN viewers, you know, I just put up a video about this, but we're going to talk about a little bit more here. And the news is this. Boston Celtics starting point guard Rajon Rondo has been suspended for one game because he bumped into an official in Game 1 of the 2012 playoff series against the Atlanta Hawks. And this is being reported. It's just breaking a couple minutes ago. And look, this is a huge loss for the Boston Celtics because I think Jalen Rose, NBA analyst, former NBA player, said today on ESPN that there's a statistic, something like 85% of the teams that go up 2-0 in a series in the NBA win the series.
Wow.
So what you're looking at now is that the Atlanta Hawks have a 1-0 lead in this series, and they're going to be playing against a team in Boston that is going to be without Rajon Rondo. And according to Doc Rivers, the head coach, they also look like they will be playing without Ray Allen again because of a foot injury. So Atlanta is now fully in command, and if they win this game tomorrow night, then we could be looking at Atlanta advancing to the second round and Boston going bye-bye.
Wow, dude. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, are you really freaking out right now? Where are you at on this? I want to hear from all the Celtics fans right now because this is a serious situation, in my personal opinion, if you're a Celtics fan. Because like you said, Paul, I mean, look, they lost that first game to Atlanta. I mean, Boston is a very high-quality NBA basketball team, and I felt like they were going to be ready for this NBA playoff situation, and now you go down, one game to the Atlanta Hawks, and Rondo is out. And then there's this whole situation. Now, didn't NBA Commissioner Stern go on the radio and he had comments about this a little earlier than this decision, Paul?
That's right. NBA Commissioner David Stern was on the radio earlier today and said something to the effect of that he felt as though Rondo did bump the referee. There was some confusion or speculation last night after the game, and looking at the video, perhaps Rajon Rondo tripped and just accidentally fell into the referee, this type of thing. But with the comments that David Stern made today, I personally felt as though it was pretty clear that the NBA was going to interpret this as an intentional touching of the referee. And in the NBA rule book, it's if you touch the referee, if a player or a coach intentionally touches the referee, then you will be suspended. And apparently that's what happened.
Yeah, and Boston coach Doc Rivers had his own interpretation of what happened as well. And I think if I read it right, and again, it's all my personal opinion and it's a paraphrase, I think, Boston coach Doc Rivers, sort of interpreted what happened as the referee turned around and maybe they bumped into each other. And, but look, the NBA has ruled here. And this is what it is. It's a one-game suspension, and now it's like, dude, I mean, Paul, look, how important is Rondo to that offense and really the chemistry of that Boston team? How big of a loss is this, even though it's for one game here to the, how big of a loss is this for Boston when they're playing Atlanta again?
This is a huge loss. Kevin Garnett, the future Hall of Famer, basically compared Rondo to the, I think the black lion that is the head of the Voltron machine.
Voltron!
Cartoons or whatever. That was great. That was a great Voltron reference. So he said, that's how important he is.
Wow.
Rajon Rondo is probably the most important player on the Celtics, in my opinion, just because he's a lot younger than the big three is. And so this action by Rondo, this decision by the NBA, not only is it, for one game, this could affect the entire Eastern Conference playoffs. And the reason why I say that is Boston had done really well down the stretch of this season after the All-Star break.
Right.
And even though they were kind of hurt and dinged up going into the playoffs, they certainly had proven that they could give Miami problems.
Right.
And they could, I felt as though they were playing as well. They could beat anybody.
Yeah.
So it's like now you're in a situation where you're probably going to be down two of your top four players going into the second game. Atlanta's feeling good. And this, they go up 2-0. It's a very good chance this thing is over. And, it's like everything's opening up for the rest of the Eastern Conference, particularly for the Miami Heat. So this is huge.
Right. I agree with you. You've got Chicago without Derrick Rose. You've got no Jeremy Lin with the New York Knicks right now. The Knicks are down one game to the Heat, and the Heat look super strong. Now you've got Boston without Rondo coming into game 2, where they're already down one game there. There could be moving forward here, no Boston and question mark about the strength of Chicago. Even if they win that series. I agree with you. I think things are really opening up for the Miami Heat here.
I totally agree. Somebody was looking at a message board last night, and they basically had a little cartoon. It was like depicting the parting of the Red Sea, and it was just like, the entire Eastern Conference is opening up for Miami.
Wow.
I agree with that. Miami's got to be feeling really good right now, but they have to take care of business. They're playing in a couple of hours while we're making, from the time we're making this video. Jeremy Lin might be coming back, but there's some speculation he might be coming back in Game 4. That could be too late. Everything is setting up very well right now for Miami. I picked them. People can see in our prediction video, I picked Miami to go to the finals before this incident with Rondo, but now they're looking even better. Of course, they have to stay healthy as well, but this is a huge thing. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, you got to be thinking, this is crazy. You're either going to be probably upset with Rondo or the NBA or both, because it really looked like you had a chance to do some really good things in the playoffs, and now it's all turning around.
Wow. All right, I want to hear from all the NBA fans, and I definitely want to hear from the Boston Celtics fans. Where you went on this? How do you feel about the situation? Rajon Rondo suspended for one game. What's up with this? Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion. That is Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We are conservative media. Please rate this video up. Also, please post to your social networking sites. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.